What's up? We're the Accents, and we're here with the music enthusiast.
Hi, I'm Sarah from Music Enthusiast blog, and today I'm here with the Accents. How are you guys?
We're good. How are you?
I'm great. So great to talk to you. First off, could you introduce yourselves and what your roles are in the band?
For sure. You want to go first?
I'm Rich. I produce, play keys, program drums, stuff like that.
And I'm Mathijs. I sing and also produce along with Richard.
Amazing. So I heard that the Accents wasn't originally planned to be a long-term thing. So could you explain when the realization came that you guys could make this a long thing?
Our second song, I think.
Yeah.
Initially, we kind of started making music together as not as a joke, but initially Rich was more of on the manager side, and I was doing some solo singer-songwriter stuff. And we connected through Mickey from Valley. And initially the plan was for Rich to maybe help me with management and stuff, but I think it was like on a trip, we were going to Starbucks and Rich was talking about how he had some poems. And I was like, we should just try making some music together. Then we did. The first song was terrible.
Yeah.
Second song, we were like, oh, maybe we should make more music together. So yeah, that's kind of how it started. It was as a fun attempt to, I don't know, make some music together, and then it turned into
it was just a little bit of expression, I think, right? Just something we were like, hey, we both have other stuff going on, but this could be fun, and then realized that was more fun than anything else we had going on. So we're like, let's do this. We
didn't take it too serious, but
yeah, for real.
Turned out great because you guys make great music together, if I do say
so much. That means a lot. Thank you so much.
No problem. Do you guys have a fondest musical memory?
Oh, damn,
musical memory. Maybe it would be, the summer we met, we went up to his parents' place. It's outside of Kingston. And I remember, so at the same time, we were just both discovering the first 1975 album. And that album really kind of encapsulated that time of our lives and us becoming friends and I guess the start of the band. So I do remember just driving around testing our songs, but listening to that album and just singing those songs.
Yeah, the first 1975 album is a good one.
Yeah, but
there's a lot of music memories in our short little career so far. But I think, the first 1975 album is definitely the most memorable. I think that's also what we bonded over the most. So that's why we started making more music. So yeah, that's definitely our fondest memory.
I love that. What's your creative process like?
Honestly, we just make beats on our laptop or start ideas, I guess, on our laptop. And then the best ideas we try to turn into songs. So I guess we start up a lot of beats that don't end up becoming songs. We'll just start loops. I think we're a generation that's very loop based, and we have splice and a lot
quick
of
attention spans, right? I feel
very short attention spans.
We do a lot of skeleton beats or whatever. It's just a very rough idea, and then we'll send it back and forth. If something connects, then we'll actually build it from there. But yeah, like you said, there's so much stuff we just.
It's a bunch of experimenting with different loops and sounds, and then sometimes most of our songs, the lyrics and stuff, the elements that make it a song kind of fall into our lap. We'll just be working on a beat, and we'll just be messing around, and one of us will hum a melody, or we'll say some lyrics, or there'll be a topic that comes up. And then it kind of flourishes into a song. So our creative process is very, I guess, all over the place.
Yeah.
But also very the same every time. It's pretty much just on us on a laptop messing with sounds until.
It's tinkering for hours with little things. But we also do we'll start stuff, and then it's a lot of sending it back and forth and motivating each other with ideas and stuff. But yeah.
Yeah, collaborative experiments.
Happy accidents and experiments.
Yeah.
I love the little recap too. It was great. Do you guys ever have moments where your ideas don't line up?
Yeah,
between us two?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel sometimes I'll send, say, an idea of a song that I'll have, and then Matt will be like, oh, I don't like these drums shouldn't be the sounds, or maybe we change this, and I'll just be, no, I designed it like that on purpose. That's how it should sound. But then after a while you sit with it, you're like, okay, maybe the other person's right here. Maybe
we get along pretty well, so it's never too we've never gotten in a chord to be oh no, that needs to be the sound. We're just very open about it and be oh, I think it should go this way, and oh, I think we usually try both ways, and then whatever way we end up liking more.
And I think it goes back to like the creation process, right? Like we create a lot, and then whatever we do end up agreeing on, and like that's what the natural, I guess, energy comes from, and then that's what songs kind of get produced from there, is because we're both like, oh, where this is going, we're both on board, and we just kind of
pretty much avoid conflict at all costs.
Yeah, like a good Canadian, just apologize all the time and be like,
like, oh, sorry,
I'm sorry,
sorry, I chose that guitar sound. But yeah, no, we haven't really gotten in any situations like that.
Domestics yet?
Yeah, no domestics yet.
Yeah, we're waiting until it's worthy to be on TMZ, you
know. In your head is your guys' first release of the year, and it's such a good tune.
Thank you.
No problem. Could you guys explain what the song's about?
Yeah, I mean, I think very literally, it's about the overwhelmingness of your own thoughts. And I think we mentioned previously, or on a different interview, we had our first interview, which was a week ago. We mentioned how like this last year has been, I feel like, very in theme of the song, even though we wrote the song before the whole COVID thing happened. I was like trying to avoid bringing that up because it's literally like the only thing.
Yeah, the main talking point always.
But yeah, it's pretty much about being overwhelmed by your own thoughts, and especially like the last year or so, we've all been at home way more than usual and less distracted. So it's just, I guess we're just trying to reflect on the fact that we get overwhelmed with our own thoughts.
Yeah.
Which I think most people do when you have a lot of time to think. It's inevitable. And also having like other people around to bounce your thoughts off of, and people to like talk you down or be like, yeah, just help you out. So I guess it's a very mental health reflective somewhat song, but also just an indie bop kind of. We make sure all the
happy,
songs
sad.
are
it's all happy, sad.
They have to be catchy enough to like sing along to, but we can talk about whatever.
Yeah, like a sad lyric but catchy.
Yeah, it's like there's like a meme, and it's like a house all painted in black, and then a house that's like completely pink side by side. Yeah, and then it's like my music, it's like my sonic music taste, and then the lyrical music taste, and it's like very dark lyrics over happy, colorful beats.
Yeah,
of course. What came first, the lyrics, title?
The beat.
Yeah, I guess the beat. Like so we made
usually
the instrumental.
It's always the beats.
Yeah. We're both very producer heavy, so like we're both always like just kind of making new beats, and then I think that sparks the song. We had that hook for a while though. At least
I think on Rishi's Instagram he like had a caption with the lyrics, and that was from like 2 years ago.
Yeah, it was like middle of 2019 or something. I like posted a photo, and it was just walking on the ceiling, and that was around when we made the song. And like
I think we had just a hook over the beat, like because usually the hooks come to us when we're listening to the beat, and then we'll be like just yelling out random stuff, and then randomly we'll be like, oh, these feelings in my head. And then it's like, oh shit, okay, there we go. And then small little pieces at a time, but the hooks usually happen the most easy, and then it's like, okay, now we have to write verses around it. But
and actually fill out the story, I guess, like what the meaning of the song is and stuff like that, and expand on it.
But started with the beat for sure.
Yeah, like most of our songs.
Do you feel as if this song is like a good way of saying like this is what the accents sound like?
In part, like I feel like it's one of our sounds. Like this is a sound we can do, and then like the other stuff that we'll be that's going to be coming out this year, it shows like the other side of what we can do. We've always kind of wanted to have this like I don't know, I mentioned this yesterday, like a chameleon effect. Like we can kind of fit into any mode we need to, and like that's something that we both like. We love a lot of kinds of music, so being able to like create lots of kinds of music is nice. So I think this describes one sound that we do. But
definitely one that we like a lot. Like the indie pop kind of sound is definitely something that's always going to be present, but then we also have material that's a bit more, I don't even know, left field or something, I guess you would
like more ambient stuff. There's more stripped down like acoustic stuff, but then there's also more like dancey, like housey stuff almost.
It's fun to make different
we just like making music,
but it's definitely a good introduction. I think that's what's Still on Film, the EP before, also kind of was just kind of us like, we also wanted to put out catchy like digestible songs at first to kind of get people introduced to us, like instead of hitting them with very heavy like more experimental stuff, so people can kind of get to know us with fun catchy songs they can sing along to, and then like once they're interested and they actually want to listen to our music, we can try experiment a little bit more and release some deep cuts. But so there'll definitely be some different songs coming out, but in my head is a good
It's
good
definitely the
sample.
start of a new era, I guess.
Yeah.
Speaking of new songs, can you guys like tease anything? Any upcoming projects?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, go ahead. You can.
No. Yeah. So we have we're working on a double single coming out very soon. That's going to be a couple of songs that touch on similar themes, but then again show a different side of our production style and songwriting and stuff like that. So it'll be really nice to get those coming out. I can't say
two more
when,
songs,
but yeah,
soon.
2 more songs soon, and then
hopefully
hopefully a longer project later in the year. But
who knows?
Yeah, just always like, and that's the thing too, is it's such a ever-changing thing, like it's always moving, so we'll have these ideas and start working towards it, and then something will pop up and we're like, yeah, let's do this instead. And then it's like trying to stick to a schedule, I think, is one of our downfalls. Like we need somebody to be like, no, we're doing this now. Like we've already started with this rollout, we're going with this, opposed to switching our ideas all the time.
But yeah, 2 songs for sure. So.
Can't wait. Still on Film was released last year. Now you guys are releasing new music. So do you feel as if like your music has evolved between that project?
Yeah, definitely. I think so. I hope so.
Yeah.
I think we learned a lot from, again, Mickey from Valley, who helped produce the EP. He's helped us a lot because we brought him what we thought were almost finished songs, and then he was able to like make them on another level. So it was nice to be able to sit in and watch someone else like produce our music that we've already like kind of produced, and we've kind of given all our creativity to it, and then he took it to another level. So we learned a lot when it comes to finishing songs. So our productions are getting more and more, I think, finished, but we still like working with that third person to help. But I definitely think it's growing. I hope every release that we do, we grow in some way or shape, because that's the whole goal, I think, is just to always make better music than we did before. But
and I think the songs are like, we've had them for so long as well, right? Like Still on Film, some of those songs go back almost like 3 years now.
Yeah.
So it's like the change of where these have come and what we've started to even listen to and make and stuff like that is really evolved as well.
An always changing thing, I think.
Maybe
our genre, maybe we'll drop a jazz album one day. We'll see.
You guys might do that anyway.
Yeah.
If one of your songs could be in a movie, which movie and which song would it be?
Oh shit, that's a good question.
I feel like that's out right now. Maybe Hereafter. That's like the most.
That's the most underrated song. If you're watching this, someone should go listen to that song.
What movie would I want that to be in?
Damn, that's a good question.
Oh, okay. Wait, we do.
Rich watches more movies, so he's probably better at that. Yes.
There's a song that might be coming out later this year, and the beginning part of that, there's this like ambient, dreamy like intro part of things, and there's scenes in Drive, the movie. There's a movie with Ryan Gosling, Drive. It's cinematically nuts. So there's some scenes that like I feel like I would love to like soundscape one of the driving scenes in that, just because like this like color palette and everything is very in like similar to what we're into and stuff right now. But
as far as what's out, what would maybe Hereafter be?
I don't know, man.
I feel like any like indie coming of age film our music would kind of work for.
Was it this movie called like, Kings of Summer? I think I watched with Rob from Valley way back. It was about these guys who like run away and like they build a house in the forest and they're like living there and like trying to like, is that like end of high school life?
A movie with an ending where they drive away into the sunset.
Yeah, for real.
I feel like any of those. That's not really a concrete answer, but I think that's roughly what we think our music would fit with.
Amazing. Elio said the same thing about like coming of age movies, so I feel like someone should make that happen, like Elio.
We if you know any film producers, send them the Spotify links.
And last question, our music website focuses on up and coming artists. Do you have any favorites that you want to give a shout out to?
Elio again?
Yeah, Elio, like all of our friends really, like we're just people we work with are so like we have such a tight friend group and it's so motivating, I think. We work with this one artist, Moel. We love him. Crazy. He's so crazy talented. It's insane. All of our friends, everybody we know, I hope everyone all the best success, you know? Yeah.
But definitely honorary shout out to Elio for introducing. She's put us on, like, just her sharing us on her story. Same with Valley, actually. But just them sharing us on their stories has helped so much. So they definitely get the biggest shout out.
Amazing. You gotta support your friends.
Yeah,
Oh,
for real.
yeah.
Definitely. That's important.
Well, this is The Accents. I'm Sarah from the Music Enthusiast blog. See you next time.